show you what happens after the chemical peel and what you should see. So on the side of my face, see how the peel is already peeling, and this is just dried up blood from the acne that's coming out of my face. And there's nowhere else, everything else is smooth. And right here as well. Remember from yesterday? And all these little tiny acne bumps. But everything else is nice and smooth underneath. Right here. But everything else is good. And you can see on my nose underneath there's a little bit of peeling already. And on the side of my nose. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see even better. There you go. See right here is dried up blood from the peel. And in between my nose is peeling. And right underneath the nose is peeling. Here and here. So as I stated before, this peel goes down deep, pushes up all that inflammation or the infected pus, sebum, sweat, all that good stuff, and forces it out. So these little ingrown hairs, they didn't like it, and so they had to be forced out. So they caused pinpoint bleeding. And also I did the skin pen treatment. So now I'm going to show you how you pretty much just moisturize your skin afterwards. After a chemical peel, you are not washing your face. You're cleansing it, yes, but you're not doing anything extra. All you're doing is cleansing, moisturize with sunscreen. That is it for at least 5, maybe even to 10 days, because your skin has to grow. It needs 12 hours for skin to actually regenerate and to actually heal itself. So you don't want to even mess with your skin after 12 hours. Go out in the sun, stay away from the sun. The sun's not the culprit, it's not the bad thing. It's just we depleted our ozone layer through toxic chemicals, nuclear war, dumping stuff in the ocean, sending rockets to outer space and stuff like that. We're getting better on that, don't get me wrong. You know, the initiatives by our president today is pretty damn good. We have a lot of green jobs. We're making up for things back in the day that Al Gore was even trying to talk to us about 10 years ago, and we're just now listening. So just remember that after 12 hours, just leave your face alone. Moisturize, cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen. That's it. So the sun is not the bad guy. Just stay away from the sun, because now our ozone is depleted. 90% of the sun's rays are now coming into the atmosphere, and it's frying our skin like putting our body in a big microwave. UVA rays, gamma rays, you name it, UVB rays, and some other stuff. So you get your moisturizer, dab it around. A little goes a long way. Eyelids, underneath, crow's feet. Ears. Neck, décolleté. Mouth. In between the nose. And you shouldn't be vigorously rubbing like I am. I'm used to the chemical peel, so my skin can take it. And that's what you do to moisturize. Yes, you're going to have some peeling. Yes, you're going to have pinpoint bleeding from the day that you use the skin pen. This will peel off. We're going to do another day, another video, and I'm going to show you. Alright, and that's your results. It is day 3. Day number 3 of our chemical peel. And let me show you our results and how the skin is rejuvenating. You know, the skin around the scars and how the serum and everything is working right now. All I did was cleanse my skin with a gentle cleanser. A cleanser that's not going to be harsh and abrasive. It's going to go ahead and keep on breaking down my skin because my skin is in the healing phase. It is now trying to grow and push out all the dead skin, and that's why 2 to 3 days in between that time you should get some sort of roughening of your skin. The roughening is the hard skin, the dull skin, the dry skin that's coming up and it's getting out of there. You know, trying to get out of your skin instead of just holding on, because dead skin likes to cling and cling and cling and cling and cling on and goes back into the skin. So your skin is now unraveling and it's blossoming, it's coming up, you know, like a rose from the ground or a flower from the ground. Some flowers or roses, they grow into the ground because they're covered by something, so they'll curl back in like an ingrown hair. They curl back in because the skin is too hard, it's too tough. So they have no way to ease their way out. Like soft skin, your beard comes to grow outward in the right direction. So once again, like I said, I washed with the cleanser. After a hot shower or you steam your face, open up the pores, cleanser. So then I allowed my growth factors, which is cell rejuvenating. It's pretty much restores my skin cells, allows the growth of your skin cells to pretty much do its job at a faster pace. So instead of letting your skin heal naturally, this accelerates the healing process. So that's why, if you zoom in, you can see, there we go. Right here's how it's healing. Here, and it's peeling right here. So see, this is peel. And your skin is still peeling right under here. And right up in here, this is the peel treatment. And right here, this is where that pinpoint bleeding was. Now it's drying up, it's healing. And my other little wounds. From the chemical peel. Now remember, the chemical peel I shaved. That's why I have this, and these little pinpoint bleeding over here. Because I just shaved. I want a deep peel. I know even in school they say, you know, stop doing a chemical peel if you just had or you just shaved, for men or women. If you did dermaplaning. So dermaplaning, you're just going across the skin with a scalpel, a blade, and you're shaving off the dead skin. They say don't do a chemical peel after that, but I do. There's plenty of dermatology offices, plenty of med-spas, doctors who do practice that. I do. It gets you the best results. Because right now my skin is actually peeling like it's supposed to in the second day to third day, so on and so forth. It's supposed to come off the dead skin, the snake skin. It's shedding itself for the new skin. You ever see a snake shed its skin and how silky smooth that snake is for how many years after that? That's shedding. We have shedding, but sometimes our shedding takes forever. But with a peel, it doesn't take forever. It takes a couple days. 5, maybe 7 days at max. Then you have flawless glowing skin. You don't have to do another chemical peel for a couple more months, or every other month, or every 3 months, whatever you want to do. 4 times out of the year, 2 times out of the year. People of color, if you have melanin in your skin that turns us brown, you pretty much only need 2, maybe 3 pills if you just want to keep your skin safe. Like during the summertime, wintertime is the best time for the peel. Do not go over that if you have people of color, unless it's a lactic peel, something that's softer or gentler. Glycolic once, and that's maybe twice, and that's with thin layers. Maybe 1 to 2 passes, that's it. You don't want to cause hypopigmentation where your skin turns white or blotchy. So let's zoom in on the skin one more time, and that's my results for day 3. This is the only 3 days And this is what my skin's looking like. See how it's healing. This part already peeled off. I think in day 1 or after day 1 you can see it connect right here, but it peeled in the middle, so that's the clean spot. That's what it's gonna look like afterwards. So when this peels off, it's gonna look like this part right here in the middle that peeled off. Just new skin. New skin. And so it's just dried up blood. And it's peeling off. Everything else is smooth. My ingrown hairs can now finally grow out of the skin. See how nicely my beard, all the hairs are in line. They're coming out of the skin. So there we are, chemical peel day 3. Alright, I'll take some pictures so you can see before and afters. Alright, and once again, remember, if you just shaved, be careful, because this will happen. It really digs down deep because you shaved, you cut off the skin, like you're dermaplaning. That's why men stay a little bit younger than women, only because we're shaving all the time. We're getting off the dead skin cells. So it's very active, and that's why I had this come up. Everything else is nice and smooth because I don't have any hair follicles or holes up here. It's all in the beard. But this is normal. Do not freak out. You're supposed to have some sort of pinpoint bleeding, some sort of peeling of your face and your skin, but not nothing that you've seen on YouTube where you see people with whole skin bags coming off or whole eyeball pop rolling out at your face or whatever. You know, you have really, really burnt 2nd, 3rd, 4th degree burns. No, you should have maybe a 1 degree burn like this is like a sunburn. You're gonna peel. 2nd degree, maybe, if you had a TCA or the peels at a higher concentration. So yes, you should have maybe a 2nd degree burn. But 3rd, 4th degree, no. Even the 2nd is kind of rough. So you got to be careful. You have to be. Alright? So stay tuned and we'll review on the 5th day. We're going to skip number 4, so I don't want to show you every day of this healing process. That would be boring. So I want to see or show you how my skin is doing, how it reacts to people of color skin. Alright, it is day 5. Day 5 of my chemical peel. Let me show you my results. In the last couple of videos that I showed you after the chemical peel, I had scarring on my face from a chemical peel, which is typical when you have shedding, a little bit of dark marks because the peel is going down into the skin and it's frying up that dead skin. Just like when you're putting something in a frying pan, it was all nice and not moisturized, but pretty much it looked fresh. But when you put it in with the grease, it turned it brown or caramelized and stuff like that. Same thing for your dry skin or the dead skin. It caramelized or turned brown or turned black. If it turned too black, like charred wood, where you see like dark marks like you're seeing on certain YouTube videos, that's a bad chemical peel burn. That is a 3rd degree burn. Definitely 2nd, if not 3rd degree burn. You know, in the worst case of a 2nd degree going into a 3rd. You don't want that type of chemical burn. That may take more than 30 days to actually heal. because you burnt your skin down to the dermis, the dermal layer, to where your skin cells are derived from. And basically, it's like an infant being put into a war with a gun. An infant doesn't even know what to do with, so you're killing your cells, or the baby cells, before they even have a chance to learn anything, to how to grow new skin. So that's how it went to that third level of a burn, a third degree burn. The fourth degree burn is when it goes down to the muscle layer. So when you have like total destruction, muscle and bone, and when it burns past the bone and the muscle, yeah, it's a fourth degree burn. It's a very, very bad fourth degree burn. There's different levels. It could be touching the muscle, and that's a fourth degree, but when it turns even past that, ugh, I don't even know how you're still alive. But anyway, let me zoom in on our results. So before, at the chin area, I had dark spots, but now they're lightening up. These have peeled off, and all I have left is this, right there. But do not peel it. See how it's peeling? I can grab it and peel it off, but I want to let it slough off by itself, like the others. Because if you let it slough off by itself or peel off, you'll get nice even skin tone. And this is going to get matched with this lightness. This is going to get lighter. So see how it's light here? If you peel it before it heals, it's going to turn dark, because it's going to send more melanocytes to that infected area, saying we need to send more healers and fighters. So see right over here where I had the chemical burns, now they're getting light. It's an ingrown hair. I need to pick that out with a lancet, or just my little tweezers, and pick out that little hair. It's rolled back into the skin. I need to get it. But everything else nice and smooth. Chin nice and smooth. And this side nice and smooth. Remember, I had the little pinpoint bleeding over here, and they're healing. So I like the product that I'm using, the Luminous, with the skin treatment serum, or the serum that actually has the growth factors in it, and it's lightening up my hyperpigmentation. I had bad hyperpigmentation from the military for years of just dry shaving out there in the sun, doing training and whatnot. Never took care of my skin. So now I have the means to take care of my skin, and it's lightening up finally. So remember, I had the peeling under my nose. Now that's gone. I have like a brand new nose. And this is me washing my face, and even after washing my face, it's dry and it still glows. My skin still glows. As far as the instantly ageless line, it's very, very minimal now. I like using the product because it tightens my skin all the time. This is more than 2 days now, and it still lasted more than 2 days. I did not put anything on. This is all dry skin, as you can see. Around my mouth, it's dry, because I just washed my face. So that product still works. It's great. If it lasts 3 days, with the serum, you have to mash everything together for it to get long-lasting results, and that's what I like. So if you're looking for an alternative to Botox, this is what you need. I highly, highly recommend it. Alright, so that's our results. We'll post some pictures. I'll moisturize so you really, really see. Well, let's do that right now. So when we moisturize, we have dryness, peeling. This is what we're going to do. We're going to use your night cream, your night repairing cream with peptides. Peptides are skin builders, rejuvenators. You need your peptides. Peptides are great. Comes in a little jar like that. You do not need much. That's why it comes in a little jar. It's so potent. It's packed with proteins and all the peptides that you need. Polypeptides. Poly just meaning a lot. A lot. So I want to do my chin area 1st, and then forehead. So I'm going to do my chin area 1st, and then forehead. So I want to do my chin area 1st, and then forehead. So I want to do my chin area 1st, and then forehead. So I want to do my chin area 1st, and then forehead. So I want to do my chin area 1st, and then forehead. So Alright, and that's it. So as far as the peeling, put your moisturizer on in the areas that it peels the most. Right in there, right in that corner. And then leave it alone. I could peel it, but I'm gonna leave it alone even though I moisturized it. And that's it. That's your results. Alright, in this video I just wanted to show you my results from day 5. Actually, we're going into day 6. It's kind of late, but anyways, these are my results. And let me zoom in on the camera so I can show you. Alright, so there you are. So remember I had some peeling here. And it was dark and it was brown and it was crusting over or caramelizing over, or caramelization of our skin. I know it's a food term, but I like using it. Here I had dark spots, but it peeled off. Over here I had certain pinpoint bleeding because of the peel, and it basically fried that dead skin, and now that's off. And it's great results. On the side too, nice and smooth. This one's still healing. Ingrown hair. But it's finally coming out, as you can see. Right there. It's finally coming out of my skin. So, everything else about my skin, but notice it's done shedding underneath. And there's no other chemical burns. Everything else is nice and smooth. And this is what your chemical peel is supposed to do to your skin. It's the lightener and it brightens. You just need a sunscreen, moisturizer, and a sunscreen. That's it. You don't need to do any, well, your cleansing, of course. Exfoliation, maybe twice a week, maybe. Just to keep up the dead skin from forming up. And this is your result. Alright. Thanks for watching.